Hello, everyone. This is Maria Pietroforte, and we're here today to discuss some interesting topics. Do you know how to tell if your team is aligned with you? Are they aligned with the company's goals, the company's vision, the company's mission? Are they aligned with each other? Believe it or not, they definitely give off cues to you, and many times we don't see them. We tend to think that because we all are paid by the same company, we're all on the same team. Because you have manager, executive in your title means everybody is going to follow you. Not really. Your team is not always aligned. It's actually very seldom that they're all aligned with each other, with the company, and with you. So we're going to talk about a couple examples. Obviously, if your team or individuals are bad-mouthing the companies, you're hearing rumors. If they don't follow instructions, there's so many obvious signals that they're giving, and we don't listen. We make excuses because they have potential, because they had a great resume, because they were successful in the past. But that doesn't mean that they're going to provide you with the value, the invigoration, the innovation that you need, and that they're not going to work well as a team. What you need is a team that's intermeshed well, that they admire and respect each other, that they know how to play off of each other's strengths or weaknesses. If there's a weakness in one area, another one steps up to fill that they complement each other. I put together this, don't know if you can see it well or not, but it's a little cheat sheet. And I like, because again, I was an accounting major, I like these T-bars. So things that you can watch for. Should we start with what makes a team aligned? If your team is aligned, they're going to use words. So pay attention. They're going to use words like our team, our task force, but in particular, they're going to use we, us. If they're not aligned, they're going to be using I. We've all heard this. Whenever you're saying I, it's all about you. It's not about us, right? Well, they're also going to say when they do this, them, when you do this. So they're identifying as though they're outside of the group. Watch and listen for those words, the body cues. You know, when somebody else is talking and they're shaking their head or rolling their eyes, those are signals. Your team is not aligned. A team that works well together is going to be asking questions. Can you tell me more about this? Or I don't understand, what ROI is. Hopefully they do, but they're going to ask questions. They've got some humility and they want to engage with the other team members. If they're talking again, and this is more from an I place, and they're giving opinions about what they think or opinions about what the other person just said, they're not aligned. They're pointing out their differences. They're not helping the team become one and to evolve. Another thing that an aligned team does is they stay on topic. And boy, do I have experience with this. I had a team where it was almost impossible to keep them on topic. There was one person in particular, and she always wanted to go somewhere else. She didn't want to talk about, problem solve for the issue at hand. She always deflected. And I knew we weren't in alignment. It was obvious. But every once in a while, you'll have a company, they're sacred people that you just can't touch. That's also a clue that you're not aligned with the company and maybe you need to be looking for another job. if a company behaves like that. Somebody that's not aligned or a team that's not aligned, they're going to be all over. They're going to be talking about anything and everything and pointing fingers and, going everywhere but the direction you need them to go. We need everybody moving in the same direction. When your team is on task and they're moving towards what needs to be solved, they're aligned. When they're scattered like cats, they're not aligned. You need to pay attention. A lot of times there's that one naysayer in the group or the one that says, oh, I'm going to play devil's advocate. They're not aligned. They're hiding behind words. It is important as a leader for you to be able to identify these behaviors and then to take that person, if there's one, and have a conversation with them about what they need to do to be aligned and to be there for the team, not for themselves. If it's the group, you have a bigger problem. But again, you need to be able to articulate to the team the importance of working together, share some of these traits, and let them know if they can't work as a team, they can't be on the team. And it's your expectation as a leader, and these team members are leaders of your company, is for them to problem solve and stay on point. If not, you're going to spin and go round and round and round, and you're never really going to get anywhere. And if you allow that type of behavior with a leadership group, it's going to get out, and everybody will think that they can behave like that they do not need to stay on point. They do not need to be complimentary of each other. It's a bad spiral. So please watch for these words and watch for the body language. You can tell if they're not aligned, and it's incumbent on you that you do something about it. If you have any questions or if there's any way that I can help you or your team, do not hesitate to contact me. You know how to find me. You're watching this video. Sound good? Okay. So, in summary, what I want you to do today is go out and do something positive. You can make a difference in your workplace and in the world by doing something positive today. Thank you for being here, and I'll be back next month.